How's it going, my friends? This guy you know coming at you once again. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. That way I keep doing this because I know you guys like it. But anyway, this is the gear video. So in my first two videos, the intro and the plan, I kind of broke down everything that's happening in my life. And this is now the gear stage. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm rocking with. So to kick things off, my biggest piece of gear is going to be my vehicle. 2015 F-150 XLT. It's my baby. Been with me for 5 years now. I bought it brand new in 2015, and she is looking bad to the bone. She's a little dirty, but as all truck owners know, if your truck ain't dirty, you ain't using it right. So yeah, so that's the first piece. Most important piece, if I do say so myself, which I do. But anyway, gear time. So we're gonna start small and work big, right? So I am an avid hiker and fisherman. So obviously I have all of the little things, tackle, stuff like that. But a lot of stuff that people don't really think about is something like this right here. Good old fanny pack, okay? This is an all-purpose fanny pack. I've had it for years. It's massive. It's got 2 or 3 interior pockets. It's got foam on the inside so it doesn't rub your belly raw. And it is just a bad to the bone little fanny pack. The next stuff I have is gonna be a first aid kit, Ozark Trail first aid kit. It's got over 200 pieces in it, and I look to replace it about once a year, if possible, maybe once every 6 months, just depending on how often I'm getting hurt, you know. But next piece of the puzzle is a half-gallon growler. It keeps liquids cold for 80 hours, keeps liquids hot for 26 hours, just depending on what you're putting in it. And it is going to be perfect for this kind of stuff, guys, because basically what you're doing is, you know, you've heard of the life straw, you've heard of the life cup. It's survival gear, but if you just use the straw when you're thirsty and you don't have backup water and you're not around a water source, you could be in some serious trouble. So we've got the half-gallon growler. Next up, I've got not one but 2 tool bags. These are for maintenance, anything that needs done for my truck. I'm not a mechanic by any means, but I know how to do the little stuff. And I brought my tools with me just so that I can do those routine maintenance things that most people don't think about every day, because they have access to a lube shop, they have access to a mechanic that is going to do it for them. But I'm hitting the road and I'm trying to be as lucrative as possible with my money, so I've got my own tools with me. Next up, fishing pole. So this is a Bass Pro Shop bait caster. It is, believe it or not, my very first bait caster and rod. It is something that's been just a genuine pleasure to fish with. I'm a bait caster person all day, every day. I love them to death. In my opinion, they're the best reel, as long as you know how to use them, of course. And anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, yeah, look up some bait caster videos and watch people just destroy them. Next up is a backup pole. Not only just a backup pole, but it's a different reel type. It is an open face reel. This is a JMX 4000. Again, Bass Pro Shop model, on a Johnny Morris rod. This is a tried and true piece of fishing equipment. Absolutely incredible. Wouldn't wish for another type of open face reel. It's just a genuine pleasure to use. Then we've got something that a lot of people don't think about, and this is a 3-piece pot. And basically what this is for my cooking over the campfire and stuff like that. So basically what this is this is the lid to the pot, but it is also a pan, and it is also a plate. Then we've got a little bit smaller one. Again, it is a pan and a plate, but this is all fire safe. It's stainless, yeah. And then we've got the bigger pot itself. So it's 3-piece, and it is, again, tried and true piece of equipment. Absolutely incredible. This one in particular looks like I got it Goodwill for 99 cents. So that was pretty awesome. Then to be able to use my cooking, got cooking set. Okay, this is just a grill set. Got a fork, a spatula, tongs, a knife, and a basting brush. Obviously, I don't intend to use the whole kit every single time I cook, but it's nice to have those little creature comforts when you're around the campfire. Couple of stuff that isn't in view right now and I can't reach. I've got my, if you look here, I've got my lantern. I've got my hiking stick, and I've actually got 2 of those. Some terrain gets really hard and you're gonna want both hands having something stable to dig into the ground and propel yourself forward. They're just a really good idea. I've got a chair and I got my hatchet. I'm getting ready to sharpen that hatchet before the day is out, but it is, again, an excellent hatchet. Looks like it's a Fisker's, excellent brand. And then my tent here, and then this is just my bucket that stores everything. Keep it as small as possible. And then I've got the random truck accoutrement that are not pictured here. I've got I've got ratchet straps, I've got blankets, I've got tarps, I've got bungee cords, I've got a jumper cable, and then I've got an additional like a battery pack that you can buy at a hardware store, or like a Walmart. Just get a jumper battery just in the event. It's a just in case type of thing, and it's one of those things that over my years, not everybody carries jumper cables. Not everybody has the ability to jump somebody. And when you're out in the middle of nowhere and it's snowing and your car's dead and it's because of your battery, you know, you're gonna want a little jump. So I've got one of those as well. And then we move on to, oh, I've got 2 coolers. I've got one little cooler, personal cooler, and then I've got a cooler bag that can strap over my chest. Then what we go for is the hunting gear. So I'm also a little bit of a hunter, and I kind of alternate between the 2. So I brought both options, but I've got a Remington 12-gauge shotgun and a beautiful little bow that I'm getting ready to show you. This was my first bow, and it has served me very well. It is a PSE, and it is right here. So I've got my arrows, my quiver, and then my bow. I have to get the weight kicked up a couple of notches, just because it is not maxed out right now, and I have grown up a little bit since the last time I used it. But obviously all of this, and there's the 12 gauge, obviously all of this is for seasonal use. Again, I am not a poacher. I am not going to hunt illegally, fish illegally. This is all for when seasonal mandates take effect. So deer season, elk season, you know, everything has a season, and that's when I'm going to be doing it. But in the meantime, it's just nice to have around, because, you know, honestly, I don't know when I'm going to be able to go back and pick things up here and there, and, you know, just leaving with it right out the gate makes a lot of sense to me. So let's do one more walk around, because there are a couple of things I forgot to show you. So my truck is a wonderful little thing, and it has the capability of holding all of this stuff, in addition to the fact that I have my blankets, and then these seats are obviously folded up right now, but they're going to fold down. Any adverse weather comes around and I'll be sleeping in the cab. Other than that, you guys, I'm going to be in that tent right there. And a couple of things I didn't show you is my hiking ruck. This is just a classic Cabela's bag. It's got tons of pockets, tons of room for everything you could wish for, and it came with something that is very, very important, especially when you are out on the trails, and that would be something that I can't find right now. That's awesome. I bet I know where it's at though. Ooh. Huh, it's not where I thought it was, guys. That's interesting. All right, hang on. Give me 2 seconds, 10 seconds, however long it takes. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. There it is. It's on the other side of the truck. This bad boy right here. Now let me tell you guys something. I'm a brand loyalist, okay? There's certain things that I buy that I will always buy because of the brand. The company makes good products, and when I'm out doing things, they are no fails. And to me, that brand is Gerber. This is an older model, but this here is every hiker's best friend when you're out on the trail and you gotta go number 2. That's right. Look at that bad boy. All right. That there goes right in the front of this ruck like this and straps in. Now, again, my friends, stay tuned for more from this guy you know. If you haven't already, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.